Well, good morning, afternoon, evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone in between. My name is Android and welcome back. This is part 2 of the Borderlands 2 boss run, where we will be killing everything in our way, everything that wasn't in our way, everything that's trying to get out of our way, and pretty much anything with a name tag above its head. Now, last time we left off, we were in the dust. We just finished the dust run. We'll be circling back to Frostburn Canyon, but otherwise we're going to aim to carry on through the game as story intended, and let's see how far we get. Alright, let's go. But before we do, I want to share a quick moment of shame, as I realise I haven't actually completed one of the side missions necessary to do this. So, yeah, just letting you know. Okay, and here we are, not a moment later, up in Frostburn Canyon, looking after Scorch, Spyco, and Incinerator Clayton. Now, Scorch, I have to admit, one of my favourite bosses to farm when I first started playing the game, my early days, because I just loved the Hellfire. There was something about a gun that just, shot fire and made things burn even more that was just really appealing. I'm sure you can understand. Fire is good. So, yeah, I would consistently get this gun for a playthrough. Unfortunately, by the time you actually got this gun for a playthrough, you were so high level that it didn't really matter. But hey, you know what? Some guns you just want for the hell of it. Alright. Here he is. Let's just, classic tactic of when in doubt, deeper. Nothing special going on here, not even bothering with the, ooh, Mr. President moment right there. Getting in front. Come on, down you go. No, you want to. Bye, 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 bye. He is tankier than expected. I also need to really stop doing those grenades. I'm always expecting to have a fastball, because I have that on the, every other account, but no. Got that blooming leech. Alright. He's down. On to the next one. I'm not going to finish off Spider Ants, because not worth the effort. Oh, no, that was embarrassing. Around the corner we go. Yeah, Spyco, I cannot for life of me remember what he drops. Hey, hopefully we'll find out, Kill him, we'll find out, it'd be great. Oh, well. The Spyco cannot be face locked. I'll be honest, I didn't know that. I also forgot that I meant to have the bee right here. I put the evolution on as to not die on my way to Scorch. There we go. Nice and easy. You get the drop? Nope. Scam game. Absolute scam game. Let's have a quick change of shield again to the Jam. And let's make our way over to Incinerator Clayton. Incinerator Clayton, of course, drop of the Pyrophobia rocket launcher. Which in theory, looks good on paper, You fire it, it has incendiary explosions along the flight path of the rocket, and does a lot of damage. Sounds good. Doesn't scale particularly well. Also, if you didn't know, by the way, fault symbol up here. If you just go into the cave, immediately turn left, this little path here, fault symbol. It took me forever to realise that was there. If no one's ever pointed it out to you, good chance you've never seen it before. There you go. That's my top tip for the day. And yeah, that is as good as my tips get, so, I hope you're not holding out for anything better. Also, that's as good as my jumping gets. I don't think I'm actually capable of jumping over an obstacle. There you go. Now, should be a fairly easy ride. Might have to just sort of weave, duck, dodge, dive, dip, duck and dodge. Past the lunatics and the ultimate badass lunatics. Are they lunatics? It's like, oh, whatever. Here they come. No, that's not what I was looking for. Right. Oh, there he is. Right, bye. Run, run, running, I'm running over here. Run, run, running. A lot of spire ants in this area. I think this is where I saw my first ever tubby. One of those spider ants over there. Okay. Ignore those guys. Ignoring people's kind of like the theme here. Because I don't want to have to kill anyone. There he is. For a moment there, I was worried I hadn't done the quests. So I was sure I had, but there's that thought in the back of my mind thinking, you know, where is he? Where's he gone? Alright, no rocket launcher for us. But that's okay. Onwards and upwards, let's continue. Ah, and here we are, out in the Tundra Express. You may have noticed one small difference is we have now moved over to playing Krieg. You know, just to mix it up a bit, we'll be playing the Bloodbath build rather than the melee build. So if you're not familiar with that, I'll have a quick run through of it with you now. Okay, so in case I don't get the chance to showcase it properly during the run, this is what Bloodbath Krieg does. Now, every time he damages an enemy, he gains a stack of Bloodbath. You'll notice on my buff bar, something stacking up pretty fast, up to 20, 30, 40 stacks. Oh, well, that didn't work. That's my Bloodbath stacking up. Now, it has passive bonuses for each stack you have. It gives, like reload speed, maybe. No, magazine size, that's the main one. But there's an extra thing whereby when you kill an enemy with explosive damage, you basically cash in all those Bloodbath stacks to get bonus damage up to 450%, which looks like this. Cool. There you go. So that was Uranus. Big tough boss. Can't be slagged. Massive health bar. Just gone in the blink of an eye. That's what Bloodbath does, and that's why we use it. Gives us a massive damage bonus as long as there's something in the room we can kill. Okay, so the first on the list of bosses from this area, we're going to go with Prospector Zeke. Because he is the most boring. Basically, he's a miner who has no particular relevance to anything really. He's just a name they slapped on a nomad because they needed a boss. So yeah, that's fun. I think he does drop a grenade mod, I think. Can't remember what it is. No. Does it matter? Also no. So where is he? He should be around here somewhere. There we go. Hello there, Zeke. Take that. And here we go. Okay, here's way more health than I expected. I mean, I don't have Bloodbath up at the moment. So I made the mistake of not actually killing anything. But, oh well. Oh, blood explosion. Whatever. Do you get to find out what he drops? Did he drop it? No, he did not. He dropped the mission item. Well, let's move on. So here we are, going up the hill towards Madame von Bartlesby. Part of the You Are Cordially Invited side quest series. Series of 2, but series nonetheless. Just a giant Varkid with an attitude who is going to die. Well, let's see if we can get some Bloodbath up this time. What we're going to do, I'm going to throw down our grenades, build up stacks. I'm going to slag Madame von Bartlesby eventually. Come here. And yeah, my grenade has killed one of the little Varkids. And there you go. That was a nice fast kill. Because with these little Varkids, you know that there's a good chance your Stormfront is going to kill one. Just is. And when a Stormfront kills a Varkid, that activates your Bloodbath because it's grenade damage. It may look like a tether of lightning, and that's exactly what it is, but it counts as grenade damage. So there you go. One more down, and finally a little example of a bloodbath at work in a practical scenario. Alright, let's move on. So, here we are at Wilhelm. You might have been thinking, but Xantroid, the Tundra Express is a great place to spawn Omnivorous. Why is he not next? Well, for the very simple reason I consider him a raid boss, so will not be featured in this particular video. That'll be a separate video on raid bosses you'll be happy to hear. Alright, there you go. We've got our Bloodlust stacks, and that's a fire weapon. I don't know why I'm using that. We've got Bloodlust stacks by using the Stormfront. Activate Bloodlust stacks by destroying one of the surveyors with explosive damage from the Herald. Then finish them off with the massive damage bonus on the Herald. It would have been on the Corrosive Conference Call. But guess who forgot? Ooh, exciting, but not really, because they both suck. But I've got to put the Corrosive Conference Call on. So, I suck. Yeah, whatever. Get over it. Let's move on. Alright, here we are. The fridge. Because, oh no, the power core was fake. We're all doomed. What to do now? Well, everyone's favourite short jaunt through one of the most unnecessary little areas, the fridge. I mean, obviously the area as a whole with all the excess, the bosses and things, is quite fun. I do enjoy it. But as part of the story, it's just this tiny detour where there's a big sort of jumping level and you end up dying a lot. But I digress. We are doing the mission to find Shorty, where we're going to kill the stalker Sinkhole, who is about to run away from us right here. Let's see. Yeah. Unless you're Maya and you have phase lock, he's going to get away realistically. Obviously with Salvador, all the different glitches you can do, you can just insta-kill him, but no. Realistically, you're going to be running after the little bugger. Let's just... Oh, that was a miss. Hey. What I like doing, just throwing down a Stormfront. Just constant bit of healing with the Grog Nozzle. Also, because it does electric damage, status effect damage, and on Krieg that's sets you on fire, which gives you damage resistance. Now, where is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. Hello. Hey, buddy. How's it going? There we go. Sinkhole is dead. And the blood explosion from killing Sinkhole instantly killed Shorty the midget inside. That's a 2-for-1 right there. Alright. Let's move on to Lainey. Okay, well. That's all that done. Let's go get Lainey. Now, I know we fight her and kill her every single time, but maybe one time when I do this quest, you know, she'll come out and go, you know what, Scooter? That's a nice guy. I'll do that. Yeah, that's not going to happen. What we're going to do is just drop a few Stormfronts, deal with the rats, they come out. And I'll come and hurry up. Here we go. Lainey White famously drops the Gub, the best pistol in existence. Definitely not sarcastic at all, I swear. Also, for some reason, just doesn't want to die. No, cool. Now, while I try not to die to all the little rats, let's carry on. We want Sledge. Well, no. Sledge, don't be silly. The other guy. Smashhead. That's the guy's name. Smashhead. But he does drop the Sledge's shotgun, which is not a great shotgun as far as, you know, game overall is concerned, but at the point you get it, good fun to use. It emulates the Sledge's shotgun from the first game. Also, Smashhead as a boss has this great little thing where he basically encourages midgets to jump up onto his shoulders. Which you think, okay, why is that good? Well, that means that hopefully we can get ourselves a blood explosion kill. Now, okay. Quickly switch to a Explosive fastball. Alright. Run around for a bit. Not die. Hope he gets some midgets to jump on his shoulders. He doesn't have to kill him the old-fashioned way. No, it's not happening, is it? Not happening. At least set him on fire so we can get some survivability back. There we go. Alright, let's see how much damage Blood Explosion does just with a one midget then. Okay. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. So, what we did there is we used our grenade to horrifically overkill the midget by, yeah, so the grenade damage plus our blood explosion damage. Oh, wow. Yes, so I don't really know how to describe what's happened there, but as you can see, everything explodes when you kill them. Blood explosion, and it just takes you to overkill one thing in a group of enemies, and the chain will kill everything. Because it's all based on overkill damage. If you overkill one guy, and then that overkill damage kills another guy, by even more damage, kills another. Yeah, you know how this works. And overkill damage is something we're going to use a lot for raid bosses later, so look out for that one. But in this instance, we had... Are you going to be alright? No, these guys seem cool. These guys seem cool. Okay, we'll carry on as we were. You had Smashhead standing with a midget on his shoulder, and a few enemies next to him. Overkill the midget, who is slagged, leaving you with more damage. Then did damage to Smashhead, but also killed the enemies by his feet. And then the air explosions are what kills Smashhead in the end. Not as planned, but you know what? If it works, it works. And there's a sledge's shotgun for our troubles. You can leave it on the ground there, don't need to pick it up. More importantly, a gunnerang. Oi, I thought we were cool, guys. I thought we were cool. Okay, here we go. Rackman's lair. Into the Rack Cave. We are the Rack Cave. And any moment now, he's dropped down from the ceiling. There we are. Rackman forever. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing in this area that I can get a... What should you call it? I can get my bloodbath stacks off. So, unfortunately, this is going to be quite a slow kill. I'm just going to... bring him down low health, and then... Oh, come on. So, drunk effect on a conference call, not great. No, 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 no. My goodness. Okay. Now, usually he would drop the gunnerang for us. However, as you might notice, we got it from the chest when we killed Smashhead. So actually, we got the legendaries. We didn't get the coveted gub from Laney White, but you know what? I'll live. I can take that. Okay, so it turns out there was an issue with a lack of side quests on Krieg. So we're going to quickly go back to Maya just to get the Highlands area done. Now, we are going to go to Old Slappy, who is a giant thresher. Now, he can't be hurt right now, so I have to wait here. Drops the striker shotgun, which is useless for everything except stacking with gauge. And wow. Also, I stopped. I thought to myself, oh no, I don't have, my bee just broke. I can't do any damage. Turns out I do plenty of damage without it. There you go. Cool. Oh! And we have a striker right there. It's terrible, but we've got it. So, yay. Anyway, Jacob shotgun. Shoots fast, incredibly accurate. Really quick reload. Yeah, not interesting. Anyway. Let's move on. Alright, let's jump over a cliff. As is traditional. And here we find Henry the Stalker. Alright, there you go, Henry. I allowed you to live for 5 minutes more. I need to sneeze, but no more. No more, I say. Come here. Come on. Bye. Having the Stalker, of course, part of the best Mother's Day ever. Side quest, which you find out that Hamlock's old boyfriend Taggart was eaten alive by a stalker. And there was supposed to be some sort of lesson in that, but I can't say I learned anything. And neither did the stalker. So, the circle of life, or something. Yeah, let's move on. Alright, natural selection annex. We're looking for Pimone and Tumba. The Stalker and Skag, obviously, supposed to be Timon and Pumbaa. Ah, looks like we have Pimone. We do. The Giant Stalker, who I can't see and therefore can't hit. But let's be honest, could I have hit him if I could see him? Probably not. I'm a terrible, terrible shot. But I have a conference call, so I don't need to be a good shot. I thought I would have dropped enough. I would have dropped enough Stormfronts there to kill something with grenade damage, but alas. So we're gonna have to switch to the Uncapped Tower and hope to kill something with grenade damage. Get the Bloodlust stacks up. Too late. Kill Pomone anyway. There, one Giant Stalker down and a Transformer Shield obtained. Go us. I don't think we've gone far enough to trigger Tumba yet, which is good. Alright, any sign of him? Any sign of him at all? No. Alright. That's okay though. We'll reset and yep, hopefully find him. Okay, not gonna lie, at this point, I'm kind of worried that I've seen him a few times now and killed him by accident just because of how much stuff tends to go on screen around this area. But another run without him. I think this might take us a little while. There he is! Finally! I saw him! He's there! Oh, thank goodness. I think he's a Fossil Skag variant. Anyway. It's a Dead Skag variant. Oh, and he dropped his Deliverance as well. It's my lucky, lucky day. I get a Deliverance. I get to spend half an hour looking for a single Skag, and I get a Deliverance. Lucky, 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 lucky me. Yay. Alright, so, through the Acid Cloud, and I know there's no boss here per se, but an iconic part of any wildlife exploitation run is of course the Loot Midget farm. So I'm going to include it in this video because why not? So this account doesn't have Doctor's Orders completed, which means every time we open one of these chests, not chests, boxes, we are going to get a Loot Midget. In theory. Or just one. That was really quite upsetting. In theory. There we go. Oh, that's a sawbar. Why is that a sawbar? That shouldn't be a sawbar. There we go. What? Not one. Come on, hurry up. Trick is with the Uncapped Tower, you fire, switch the grog nozzle. By the time the bullets hit, it's counter you as switched. So you get the heal from the grog nozzle pellets. And I need to stop switching to this, but hey, it works, whatever. Let's quickly switch that to a corrosive conference call just in case I need it. Alright. Okay, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. A lot of stuff going on right here. Okay, cool. Woo. There we go. Oh my gosh. Alright, we have Fire Bee. Yay, but not really. And a incendiary fastball. I think I've got a better one. I'm not going to bother checking. And a few relics. So, definitely not going to complain there. Yep. Now that's dealt with. Which of course had to be dealt with. Let's move on to the real boss of the area. Well, I've got the opportunity. I'm going to quickly explain to you how, if you don't know, how Krieg's sort of survivability works at this stage of the game. You notice I'm sort of running along, just occasionally throwing down Stormfront grenades. And the reason for this is quite simple. When you deal status effect damage, you set things on fire. Very simple, but how does that help me? Well, while you're on fire, you get damage reduction, and also stacked other skills. But mainly, you get massive damage reduction, like 50%. So, by having Stormfronts down, I'm constantly applying the electricity effects, which means that I'm constantly getting a chance to proc a burn effect on myself, which means that I'm, as much as possible, getting that 50% damage reduction. Which, for areas like this, is very important. Now, right now I'm not taking much damage. I've got the Rough Rider on. I'm taking a few hits here and there. It's generally fine. But if you try and do the same thing without applying the self-burn, you'll notice that very quickly you just start dying for no apparent reason. And it's simply because you get so much damage reduction from just being on fire. And if you do mobbing sections like that, without setting yourself on fire, without using elemental weapons, it'll be a bad time. Alright, so here we are at the end of the area. You may remember that the end of the area usually holds Bloodwing. But Bloodwing is dead. So instead, we have a pitiful replacement in the son of Mothrak, who is a moth slash rak. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that, really. He is what he says in the tin, and what he says in the tin is really boring. Like most flying enemies, a bit of a pain to hit. Unlike most flying enemies, he moves a lot, and he's a lot of health. So he's not actually easy to kill. That's the one big thing about Rak and why they're less annoying than they could be. They are easy to kill. When you do finally hit them, they just go down and die. Mothrak decided to buck the trend and made himself relatively irritating to take down. But there you go. We got one purple grenade out of it. Probably got more. The rest of his loot is probably in the floor or in that wall somewhere. Really well designed boss. Good fight. Well done, Gearbox. Let's move on. Okay, welcome to Opportunity. You know, the future of civilization on Pandora, blah, 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 blah. A very nicely designed level. Very compact, and as long as you make it. I think that's the key element here. This level is just as long as you make it, as you want it to be. It's not particularly linear. And if you want to do the side quest, it can be long. If you don't, if you want to go to the shortest route is pretty darn short. Now, speaking of shortest route, I couldn't remember whether the doppelganger spawns again. Turns out he doesn't. But either way, that's okay. Because we're already on our way to... Oh, wait, what? That was just rude. Well, that's reminded me to get a launcher to pick myself up with. And as I was saying, we are on our way to Foreman Jasper, who is right there. Not right Jasper, Rusty. I'm an idiot. That's fine. Hi, Foreman Rusty. Bye, Foreman Rusty. Oh, wait, no, he's not going to die, is he? I do not have the damage without bloodbath. Oh, that took ages. Oh. Drops the black hole shield, maybe. Or the quasar grenade. Quasar. Yes. No, black hole. I don't know these things. Anyway, he's dead. There's no one else here. Oh, let's go. Okay, so we'll finish off today with possibly my favourite, definitely my partner's favourite ever boss, the bunker. We'll be going for a blood explosion kill rather than a bloodbath kill on this one. Both equally viable, but blood explosion just feels a lot better. The idea is you get to maximum bloodbath stacks, or bloodlust stacks, sorry. Activate bloodbath by throwing a fastball grenade at one of his turrets while it's slagged, causing it to blood explode and hopefully insta-kill the bunker. Now, what I didn't do was get my grenades down early enough. So we're just trying to slowly build up to 100 bloodbath stacks. That's the key here. Let's keep dropping grenades. Go. What we're going to do now, switch from the Stormfront to the Corrosive Fastball for maximum effect. Okay. We've slagged the turret now. There you go. There we go. That is the one shot on the bunker with Krieg. One grenade, one bunker. Easy as. Fun fact, hot loaders do not give you a bloodbath activation. You can never kill them with explosive damage, quote unquote. It never counts as an explosive damage kill when you kill them. They can never give you bloodbath. It's incredibly annoying. But anyway, that is bunker dead. We'll have a quick check if it's dropped anything good. Okay. It's not 94 sham. It's got the wrong part. That part's correct. That part's correct. That part isn't. So I'm going to guess 91. 90. Ah, damn. Anyway. Scam game. Awful. That's quite enough of that. Well, there we go. That concludes part 2. We are good, hopefully, 2/3 through the main story now. So one part left off to finish the main story for every single boss. And I'd probably tag on to the end that any of those I've missed so far. There must be a couple. There are so many named enemies in this game. There's no way I've remembered them all. But anyway, I've had a great time killing things. I hope you've had a great time watching and listening to me ramble. And I hope you enjoyed the variation of using the Krieg instead this time, rather than just the Maya. Because I'll be honest, as good as Maya can be, she's not the most interesting of the Vault Hunters to play later on in the game. Krieg, he spices up a bit. And I like that. So, all I can say now is thank you very much for watching. If you got this far, then congratulations. Wow. Ain't you great? But alas, all things must come to an end, and I must sign off. So, until next time, goodbye.